Welcome to our channel. Today we will know about 100 astonishing facts about the solar system you've never heard before. If you are a science lover, please stay with us for the last moment. This will help to increase your general knowledge. 1. The Sun contains 99.8% of the solar system's mass. Everything else, planets, moons, asteroids, make up just 0.2%. 2. Jupiter has the shortest day. It completes one rotation in just under 10 hours. 3. Venus spins backwards. Unlike most planets, Venus rotates in the opposite direction to its orbit. 4. Saturn could float on water. Its average density is so low that it would float if you could find a bathtub big enough. 5. One day on Venus is longer than its year. It takes about 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. 6. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system. Olympus Mons is about 3 times taller than Mount Everest. 7. Uranus rolls like a barrel. It rotates on its side, making its seasons extreme and strange. 8. The solar system is moving. It orbits around the center of the Milky Way galaxy at a speed of 828,000 kilometers per hour. 9. Pluto has a heart. A large, bright, heart-shaped region called Tombaugh Regio is visible on its surface. 10. Mercury has ice. Despite being closest to the Sun, Mercury harbors ice in permanently shadowed craters. 11. Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system. Winds can reach speeds of over 2,100 kilometers per hour. 12. Earth's moon was likely formed by a giant impact. A Mars-sized object named Theia likely collided with early Earth, forming the Moon. 13. Saturn's rings are young. They may have formed just 100 million years ago, younger than the dinosaurs. 14. Jupiter has 95 moons, and counting. The number of known moons increases as telescopes get better. 15. The Kuiper Belt is home to thousands of icy objects. Pluto is just one of many dwarf planets in this distant region. 16. Mars has 2 tiny moons. Phobos and Deimos, thought to be captured asteroids, are irregularly shaped. 17. There's a diamond rain on Neptune and Uranus. Deep in their atmospheres, extreme pressure may turn carbon into diamonds. 18. The asteroid belt isn't crowded. Despite what movies show, the asteroids are mostly spaced far apart. 19. Solar flares can disrupt Earth's communication. Powerful bursts from the Sun can impact satellites, GPS, and power grids. 20. There might be a 9th planet. Astronomers suspect a massive, unseen planet in the outer solar system based on gravitational effects. 21. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a giant storm. It's been raging for at least 350 years and is twice the size of Earth. 22. Earth is the only planet with plate tectonics. This helps recycle carbon and stabilize the climate over long periods. 23. Saturn's moon Titan has lakes of liquid methane. It's the only place other than Earth known to have stable liquids on its surface. 24. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Surface temperatures average around 465 degrees Celsius due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere. 25. Mars has blue sunsets. Dust in the Martian atmosphere scatters sunlight differently than on Earth, causing blue sunsets. 26. Mercury shrinks over time. Its core is cooling, causing the planet's surface to contract and wrinkle. 27. Neptune emits more heat than it receives. It radiates about 2.6 times more heat into space than it gets from the Sun. 28. Pluto has a subsurface ocean. Beneath its icy crust, Pluto may hide a liquid water ocean. 29. The Sun will eventually become a white dwarf. In about 5 billion years, after becoming a red giant, it will shed its outer layers. 30. The Moon is slowly moving away from Earth. About 3.8 centimeters every year, making days slightly longer over time. 31. Jupiter acts as a cosmic shield. Its massive gravity protects Earth by deflecting many asteroids and comets. 32. Venus has sulfuric acid clouds. Its thick clouds are composed of toxic sulfuric acid droplets. 33. Uranus smells like rotten eggs. Its atmosphere contains hydrogen sulfide, giving it that foul smell. 34. Some asteroids have moons. Certain large asteroids, like Ida, have tiny moonlets orbiting them. 35. There's a region called the Oort cloud. It's a distant shell of icy objects far beyond the Kuiper Belt, thought to be the origin of long-period comets. 36. The Sun's core is 15 million degrees Celsius. That's where nuclear fusion occurs, powering the entire solar system. 37. Saturn's moon Enceladus shoots water into space. Geysers from its south pole spray ice and water vapor hundreds of kilometers high. 38. Jupiter's moon Europa may harbor life. It has a subsurface ocean beneath its icy crust, possibly suitable for life. 39. Mercury has no atmosphere. It's exposed directly to space, leading to extreme temperature variations. 40. The solar system is about 4.6 billion years old. It formed from the gravitational collapse of a giant molecular cloud. 41. The Sun's gravity holds everything together. Without the Sun's immense gravity, the planets would drift away into space. 42. Saturn's rings are made of ice and rock. They range in size from tiny grains to mountains as big as houses. 43. A day on Mercury lasts 59 Earth days. That's how long it takes for Mercury to complete one rotation on its axis. 44. Mars once had flowing rivers. Evidence of ancient river valleys and lakebeds suggests that Mars had liquid water billions of years ago. 45. Neptune was discovered through math before being seen. Astronomers predicted its location based on Uranus's wobbly orbit before actually observing it. 46. The Sun will swallow Mercury and Venus. As the Sun becomes a red giant, its outer layers will engulf the inner planets. 47. Jupiter has a magnetic field 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. It's the largest and most powerful magnetic field of any planet in the solar system. 48. The largest canyon in the solar system is on Mars. Valles Marineris stretches over 4,000 kilometers, that's longer than the United States is wide. 49. Venus is covered in volcanoes. It has more volcanoes than any other planet, possibly over 1,600 major ones. 50. The Sun makes up 99% of the solar system's volume. Its size dwarfs everything else, despite the vast distances between planets. 51. Pluto has mountains made of ice. Some of Pluto's icy mountains are as tall as the Rocky Mountains on Earth. 52. Earth's magnetic field shields us from solar radiation. It protects the planet from harmful cosmic rays and charged particles. 53. The solar system's largest moon is Ganymede. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is even bigger than Mercury. 54. Some asteroids are metallic. Certain asteroids are made mostly of metals like iron and nickel, potential sources for future mining. 55. Neptune has a faint ring system. Though not as spectacular as Saturn's, Neptune has several thin rings. 56. Earth is the only planet with liquid water on the surface. While others might have water or ice, Earth has oceans covering 71% of its surface. 57. Jupiter's moon Io is the most volcanically active body. Its surface constantly changes due to continuous volcanic eruptions. 58. Uranus was the first planet discovered with a telescope. William Herschel discovered Uranus in 1781, expanding the known solar system. 59. The asteroid Vesta has bright spots. Vesta is one of the brightest objects in the asteroid belt, visible even from Earth with binoculars. 60. Solar wind creates auroras on Earth. Charged particles from the Sun interact with Earth's magnetic field to produce colorful auroras near the poles. 61. The Sun accounts for 99.86% of the solar system's mass. That's how dominant it is compared to everything else. 62. Mars has the largest dust storms in the solar system. They can cover the entire planet and last for months. 63. Jupiter's moon Europa has a surface of solid ice. Beneath it is a salty ocean that could potentially harbor life. 64. Mercury's temperature difference is extreme. Daytime can reach 430 degrees Celsius, while nighttime plummets to -180 degrees Celsius. 65. Pluto's orbit is highly eccentric. Sometimes it's closer to the Sun than Neptune. 66. Saturn's moon Titan has a thick atmosphere. It's the only moon with a dense atmosphere primarily made of nitrogen. 67. Neptune appears blue because of methane gas. Methane absorbs red light and reflects blue, giving Neptune its vivid color. 68. Jupiter emits more heat than it receives from the Sun. Its interior generates heat as the planet slowly contracts. 69. Venus has mountains taller than Mount Everest. Maxwell Montes is about 11 kilometers, 7 miles, high. 70. The Kuiper Belt extends beyond Neptune. It's a massive ring of icy bodies, including dwarf planets like Pluto, Haumea, and Makemake. 71. There are more dwarf planets beyond Pluto. Astronomers have discovered several, including Eris, which is nearly the same size as Pluto. 72. Solar eclipses are possible because of coincidence. The Sun and Moon appear the same size from Earth's perspective, a rare cosmic alignment. 73. Jupiter's moons may have subsurface oceans. Besides Europa, moons like Ganymede and Callisto may have underground oceans. 74. Asteroid 243 Ida has its own moon. It's named Dactyl and was the first discovered moon orbiting an asteroid. 75. Mercury has enormous cliffs called scarps. These formed as the planet cooled and contracted over billions of years. 76. Saturn's rings spin at different speeds. The inner rings orbit faster than the outer ones, following Kepler's laws of motion. 77. The Sun will eventually shed its outer layers to form a planetary nebula. This glowing shell of gas will mark the end of its life. 78. Neptune's dark spot is a massive storm. Similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, but temporary, it forms and dissipates over time. 79. The largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, is found on Mars. It's about 21.9 kilometers, 13.6 miles high and 600 kilometers, 373 miles across. 80. The solar system might have formed from a supernova explosion. Evidence suggests that nearby stellar explosions helped trigger the formation of our solar system. 81. The solar system has an edge called the heliopause. It's the boundary where the Sun's solar wind meets interstellar space. 82. Jupiter's Ganymede has its own magnetic field. It's the only moon known to have one, likely generated by a liquid iron core. 83. Mercury's surface looks like the Moon's. Covered in craters, it bears a striking resemblance to our Moon. 84. The Sun rotates faster at its equator than at its poles. This is called differential rotation and helps drive solar activity. 85. Saturn's rings are less than 100 meters thick. Despite their massive width, the rings are surprisingly thin. 86. Neptune has the coldest atmosphere in the solar system. Temperatures can dip as low as -218 degrees Celsius. 87. Mars has polar ice caps. Made of water and dry ice, frozen CO2, they grow and shrink with the seasons. 88. Venus's atmosphere creates a runaway greenhouse effect. This traps heat, making Venus hotter than Mercury despite being farther from the Sun. 89. Some comets have been captured into orbit by planets. Jupiter has captured some comets temporarily, altering their orbits. 90. Earth's atmosphere is perfect for life. Its balance of nitrogen, oxygen, and trace gases supports life as we know it. 91. Pluto's surface has icy plains and mountain ranges. Sputnik Planitia is a massive, smooth ice plain on Pluto's surface. 92. Asteroids are remnants of the early solar system. They're leftover building blocks from the formation of planets 4.6 billion years ago. 93. Solar flares release more energy than a million volcanic eruptions. A powerful flare can release energy equivalent to millions of hydrogen bombs. 94. Mars's gravity is about 38% that of Earth's. Meaning you'd weigh much less on the red planet. 95. Jupiter's magnetic field creates intense radiation belts. These are strong enough to damage spacecraft electronics. 96. There are Trojan asteroids sharing orbits with Jupiter. These groups of asteroids orbit ahead of and behind Jupiter. 97. Uranus has rings too. They're faint and dark, composed mostly of ice and rock. 98. The Sun completes one orbit around the Milky Way every 225 million years. This journey is called a cosmic year. 99. Saturn's moon Mimas looks like the Death Star. Its huge crater, Herschel, gives it an uncanny resemblance to the famous Star Wars space station. 100. Some meteorites found on Earth are from Mars. Powerful impacts on Mars have ejected rocks that traveled through space to Earth.
Thanks for watching this video and connect with us. Please like, share, comments and subscribe to get future notifications and so that we would like to get inspiration to create new content every day.